Welcome, apprentices. Ever stop to wonder why one coffee costs a quid and another costs a fiver? Well, today we are diving headfirst into the absolutely fascinating world of pricing. We're going to uncover all the secrets behind the price tag and see how it can be one of the most powerful tools in any marketer's arsenal.
Right, let's start with a classic puzzle, shall we? Why does $9.99 feel so much cheaper than £10? I mean, it's a 1 penny difference, but in our heads, it feels like a massive bargain, doesn't it? To get to the bottom of this, we're going to go on a proper marketer's journey. First, we'll take a peek inside the shopper's mind. Then, we'll see how the market reacts when you start playing with prices. And to finish, we'll open up the digital toolkit that brings it all together.
So, how do we actually process prices? Well, here's the secret. It's not with the calculator. It's with our emotions and our gut feelings. You could say it's way less about maths and a whole lot more about marketing magic.
Okay, this is a big one. It's called anchoring. That first price you see, the £120, it sets a reference point, an anchor in your brain. So when you see 80 quid next to it, your brain doesn't just see a price, it sees a win. It's a seriously powerful psychological trick that makes the new price look like a deal you just can't miss.
And here we are, the answer to our $9.99 puzzle. This little beauty is called charm pricing. It works because of this funny little quirk our brains have. We read from left to right, right? So our brain kind of latches on to that first number. A price like $4.99 gets processed as £4 and a bit, not basically £5. It's so simple, but it's incredibly effective at making us feel like we're getting a great deal. You see, it's not just about the number itself, but the feeling that number gives you. A price ending in 0.99 just screams bargain, doesn't it? Whereas a nice round number like £20 feels a bit more upmarket, more premium. You're not going to see $19.99 on a menu at a super fancy restaurant, are you? It's all about matching the price to the brand's personality. Oh, this one is pure genius, the decoy effect. Just imagine you're at the cinema. A small popcorn is 3 quid, a large is 7. That's a big jump. But what if they add a medium size for £6.50? Suddenly, that £7 large looks like an absolutely brilliant deal. That medium popcorn, that's the decoy. It's only there to make the large seem like the obvious, smarter choice. Clever, eh?
This is a really powerful principle called loss aversion. Basically, we hate losing stuff way more than we enjoy getting the exact same thing. It's why an offer that says, save £50 if you order now, feels so much more urgent than one that just says £50 off. The first one makes you feel like if you don't act, you're actively losing that saving. It triggers that fear of missing out.
You know, context is absolutely everything with pricing. When you see over 1 million sold, that's social proof right there. Your brain thinks, well, if that many people bought it, the price must be fair. And things like loyalty pricing, you know, a special discount just for you with your Tesco Club card, that makes the price feel less like a cost and more like a personal reward, which is just so much more tempting.
Okay, so we've had a good rummage around inside the shopper's mind. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture, the market itself. And don't you worry, you are not going to need an economics degree for this next bit, I promise. Let's talk about price elasticity of demand. I know, it sounds a bit complicated, but just think of it like a rubber band. It's just a simple way to measure how much demand for something stretches or snaps back when you mess with the price. So some products have what we call elastic demand. If the price of your favorite cereal goes up a bit, you might just switch to a different brand, no big deal. Demand is flexible, like that rubber band. But other products are inelastic. Think of petrol. If the price goes up, you still pretty much have to fill up your car, right? Demand is rigid, more like a brick than a rubber band. And understanding this difference, it's like having a marketing superpower. If your product is elastic, a small price drop could lead to a massive boost in sales. But if it's inelastic, you might be able to put the price up without losing many customers at all, which is great for your profits. All right, so we've covered the mind and we've covered the market. Now for the really cool part, the digital tools that help marketers put all this thinking into practice. Seriously, technology has turned pricing from a bit of a guessing game into a proper science. Marketers can now track what their competitors are doing in real time. They can use dynamic pricing like Uber does when it gets busy. They can A/B test different prices to see what works best, and even create personalized offers for every single customer. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground and looked at all these different pieces of the pricing puzzle. So how do we put them all together? Let's quickly map out the pro marketer's game plan. Here it is, the pricing journey in 3 simple steps. First, you've got to understand the mind, all that psychology that drives our decisions. Second, you have to test the market to know how it's going to react. And third, you use the tools to make it all happen with precision. Mind, market, tools. Get those three right, and you're well on your way to setting the perfect price.
So the main takeaway here, pricing strategies are absolutely everywhere. Now that you're in on the secrets, you'll start spotting them all over the place. So here's a little challenge for you. Next time you're out shopping, keep your eyes peeled. Which of these tactics do you think you'll spot first?